I love any excuse to use the colour blue, so I was looking at The Rivers of Babylon, which is a Rastafarian song, originally written and recorded by the Melodians in 1970, but popularised by Boney M in 1978. And the song includes two psalms, 19 and 137. Rivers of Babylon would have been the Tigris and the Euphrates, and the concept of Babylon also refers to any oppressive system. I kind of see, like, obviously there's like a splodge of water, but like there's a circle near the top, and then there's kind of character near the bottom and two characters at the bottom left. What I think was really awesome, and I hope that you can see it as clear as I can, is that on the right hand side of that circle, I can see quite clearly a face. And I think what that's alluding to is the B side was Brown Girl in the ring, and this is a ring. So in the centre, I originally saw a face shape, which you can kind of still see there. It's turned to the side profile. Now it looks a bit like it's got a hat on. In that hat, on the right-hand side, is a seated figure, which would be the hieroglyph for Isis or similar. And then inside what would be the hat is what looks like a backwards E, underneath which there is this sort of shield with like a person inside and then like a crocodile on top. On the other side of that circle, there's this figure leaning against sort of, I'm going to call it a wall, even though it's a circle. And then another disembodied floating half of a figure looking at them. And then there's almost like this little crocodile / sky goddess type shape. I don't know if those shape of those symbols reflect letters, because I actually went over that about 4. So there's that figure that I mentioned at the bottom. I guess it looks like quite a tall figure. There's a like long P in their body, and then their helmet is like a D shape. Next to them on the left is somebody sort of pointing with their cloaked hand. And there's like a T floating on a water ski up above. And this is over on the left-hand side, outside of the circle, so at the bottom. That looks to me like two figures coming home from a night out or something, I'm not sure. But on the bottom right there's something flying with green jetpack or something. Obviously we've got a lizard, so this is top left. It looks like a lizard resting on something blue that's laughing, but I don't know what that would mean. And this is just the top half of that circle. There's just like these three hanging things. The one on the left looks a bit like a heart or a jar. The middle one looks like a head. The one on the right looks like a hanged man or something similar. They're green. Maybe Osiris. So if the song was about getting out of oppression by calling on the Lord, this idea of rivers is represented with the female, I guess. This is the answer to how to do that. Thanks for listening, and please like and subscribe.